talk about intervals. And remember that an interval is the distance from one note to another. And the reason that we're doing this is two reasons: so that we learn the language of what an interval is as we work our way up to talking about arpeggios on a G7th chord. So, starting on the root note G, okay, the next note in the major scale is an A. All right, so we would call that a second because it's the second note. If we were to talk about the A flat, we could call it a flat second. So here's G, A, second note in the major scale, and then the flat second. Okay, now coming back from G, we're going to talk about the third now. So we have root, second, A, and then the major third in the scale. And you can hear that note is the one that makes the scale sound happy. Now, if we back up one note, we would call this the flat third. Okay, it's also referred to as the minor third, because if we use this note in a G chord, if we use a B flat in a G chord, it'll make the chord sound minor. So once again, root, flat second, regular second, flat third or minor third, and major third. Now we could use this for any note in the scale. That same language applies. We could go to the fifth note, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we could go to D flat, which we would call the flat 5. Okay, all right. So working our way up to the seventh note of the scale: G, A, B, C, D, the fifth of the chord, E, the sixth, and F sharp, the major 7. Now, what's going to be important later is if we take this major 7 and we move it down 1 to the note F, that will become a flat 7, all right? And that will be a note that we include in our G7th chord.